I'm glad that's soft.
So mad at you.
So is that
Welcome back, everyone, to our review of chapters 1073 called I don't fucking know.
It was Miss Stucky's Buckingham Stussy.
Yeah, but it should have been fucking
his
called.
hat explodes like a Taylor Beatles collar?
It fucking should have. You know what it should have been called? It should have been called St. J. Garcia Saturn. Is what it should have been fucking called. Holy shit!
I mean, I'm glad it wasn't that on the nose. That might have given it away.
Maybe just Mr. Saturn.
You know what's funny, guys? You know what's funny? Now that I think about it?
He is gonna break their shield.
He's gonna break their fucking
But
shield.
no, what's really cool about the title of this is like they make you thinking about it's Stussy, but no, it's the real Buckingham Stussy that appears.
Yeah.
And that's such a cool like double layering on the title.
They're both there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me do it for you.
No, I'm not throwing my hat yet. We'll see if I throw it for.
I know, it just looks fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
Okay.
Do we want to do this chronologically, or do we want to jump?
Just
about?
give me 2 seconds.
Okay, sorry.
2 of my absolute favorite characters showed up in this, and it's not even the biggest surprises in the world. Marco and Kizaru. Oh my fucking god. Okay, now let's do whatever.
I didn't even think about that because I was so blown away by everything else.
This is why Marineford was such a fucking high tier for me, was because my 2 favorites fought, connected, and the fact that Marco could now be coming to Egghead again.
They connected penis to penis.
He's literally gonna be carrying fucking old Stussy to Egghead. Like, we're gonna find out about this fucking boy once and for all. I'm tired of your shit.
And it'll go to the big old 2 screen.
We're gonna Maury Povich this
not
shit.
the mother.
He's gonna fucking throw. He's gonna pass Kizaru's ship. Kizaru's gonna be like, oh! He's gonna throw an old lady at him. He's gonna be like, oh! God damn it, dude.
And Saturn's gonna be like, what do you want me to do with this?
My old slut.
She has hotkey on her cane. She's just hitting Kizaru, and he's like, "Oh, ow, that actually hurts. Why?"
Fanfics.
There's no. It's Rayleigh and fucking Kizaru, but it's fucking Stussy with a cane and Kizaru. Why do I keep being held up by old people?
Why don't we start from the beginning though?
Anyway, like the cover page or like.
I don't think there was anything we really needed to say about the cover page.
Clearly, he's not a bad guy.
We kind of said it in our
But
review.
still, I mean, it is. I will say this: it is really cool how more and more the cover page is being connected to.
It's literally
what's happening right now.
What Oda has done from the pudding one, where he connected from that to the chapter, he has continued to do.
Yes, it's because the cover page itself is becoming a lot more relevant.
Germa's hardly even involved anymore. Like, Judge is there, but what the fuck? It's like I could make a fuck is hijack the cover page. Anyway. I'm so fucking hyped. Okay.
There's so much.
Okay. Kaku's down. Lucci tries to murder Stussy. She doesn't give half a shit, and she takes him down too.
Well, also, what was that? Was that a thing that they could do with the freaking the 6 powers?
I believe so. Yes.
I don't remember.
No, that's a level up, I think, on them.
But I think it is a Rokushiki power.
Because it's paper arts, but we've never seen Heartbreak after.
It was the thing where they could dodge.
Yeah,
really
but
quickly.
this one is literally like Goku's
Well, and this one might be
given
the name of it. It might be personalized to Stussy.
She's so fast.
That Heartbreak after image. I love
it's definitely not her devil fruit, which I don't even think her devil fruit puts them to sleep. She puts lipstick on it, and then he says sea stone. Wait.
No, she
stabs him with sea stone.
That's the thing. The lipstick isn't actually lipstick. It's sea stone.
And then bites him. So my assumption is if she bit him and she didn't have the sea stone, he wouldn't have gone down.
So that's probably why she. That's probably what she did.
That's how she
Kaku.
choked down Kaku, because he couldn't move for a second. Chomp. Okay.
Everything makes a lot more sense.
She's not Luffy tier anymore.
No, I was gonna say
It's trickery.
This was element of surprise.
This is all trickery.
Yeah.
But man, sea stone lipstick, bro. Jeez.
Can I just be saying Stussy's mouth looking kind of hot there?
Bruh.
You're right. She hot, bud.
Okay.
Tell me you don't want that to bite you on the neck.
Bruh. I love how Hattori is just like can't do shit. Remember how I said a long time ago that I thought they gave Hattori a devil fruit and that would be kind of like the next level for him? I don't think he has one. I think he's just like, oh shit, I've got a hat and a tie.
I just wanted him to hockey up his wings and just like try and slit her throat.
Steel wing! Steel wing! Steel. It's like a fucking Skarmory fruit.
Oh my god.
The only other OC.
Has anybody seen Quest for Camelot?
Yes.
Yeah.
Be like Silver Wing.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay, so she totally takes down Lucci. It's not even a question. And
I love the you bitch.
Dude, the face down, ass up.
And
Zoro's
that's the way she likes to fuck.
He's like,
Well, I mean, I don't think any of them are ass up.
Their asses are clearly pointed towards the sky, bro.
Oh, you mean literally? Oh, I thought you meant like
they're not fucking
I
downward dog.
I thought you were being literal about that.
They're not downward dog.
I was like, look at this.
This is a shame. This is.
You know what Zoro needs to do? He just needs to like shove a sword right up Kaku's ass and just like wave the body.
It's like the fucked up version of Usopp's sword.
Kaku sword.
Look, he's got the white coat. We give up, white flag. Is he impaled through the ass? We give up. This isn't a trick.
Brock, don't act like that's not the funniest shit you've heard.
Brock's laughing internally so hard right now. He's gonna laugh so hard after this podcast. Okay. Anyway.
Don't put laughs in my mouth, motherfucker.
I'm not. I'm just pointing out where they are. So, Stussy is our secret agent who randomly is a secret agent.
Confirmed.
Double agent for 20 years.
20 years and
Accidentally.
They didn't even mean for it to happen.
I mean,
it just happened.
If she coup de grace both of them, she could literally go right back to the government and be like, yo, Vegapunk killed them. Literally.
No one would know.
Is that what Vegapunk wants, though?
I don't know.
Who the heck knows?
He didn't even know if he wanted to ask her for help.
Bro, he made flowers that could grow in gunpowder.
But-
He's not going to let her kill people like that.
But he was also the first person to be like, oh, could you help us? I don't care about your position. Help us, please. Everyone else was like, maybe we don't want to do that. And he's like, no.
Lucci's a madman, help us, save us. Lucci's a madman, help us, save us.
This is Stussy.
Sorry.
I've been waiting for
If anybody got that reference.
Sorry. Maybe some of you did. Subscribe if you did.
It's like only our subscribers.
That was for all my Spy Kids fans out there.
Oh, I don't remember them that well, but I did watch all of them. 3D was great.
I enjoyed 3D.
I had the glasses on.
Anyway, sorry, we're not talking about Spy Kids. We're talking about One
Here's
Piece.
the Spy Kids. Bye! Okay.
Actually, we're not talking about Luffy at all right
It
now.
is Spy Kids, though. It is Spy Kids, though.
Kind of.
Okay, so. Stussy's pretty cut and dry.
Cut and dry.
Interesting that she can't tell the Seraphim what to do because it's on the same level.
Well,
as
yeah,
Lucci.
because that makes sense to me. Because if you're on the same level, it's like, oh, well, sorry, we're going to go with the order that was given first. We can't really go with that.
Right. So, Lucci would be the only one that would have to tell them.
He would have to tell them that.
Cool. My authority level's the same, blah, blah. They go crazy. Sanji saves Edison. I bet Lilith is going to be disappointed next chapter because she doesn't get to blast him like she wanted to. It actually got taken care of relatively quickly.
Unless she could have grown.
Dude, Lilith would. She's like, fuck.
Yeah?
That's the evil shit.
He would absolutely do that.
Fui, they get out. We get a really quick Mihawk, S-Hawk versus Zoro clash, which I thought was very cool. I really enjoy Zoro's comment there. You actually have a spark of humanity still.
And the surprise in S-Hawk's eyes.
He's like actually kind of fearful.
I wouldn't say fearful, but
He's
I think
sweating.
So, what do you think this means for Zoro and OG Mihawk level?
Mihawk has no problem slashing a man that has his arms out, whereas this one might. I'm just saying that's a lack of humanity.
No, I think what he's saying is given how easily he blocked S-Hawk, how comparable is he to the real
S-Hawk's
Mihawk?
fucking scared, bro.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. Though, I will say, what the hell are you? That clash did look like S-Hawk had a little bit of advantage there.
I mean, sure.
Maybe it's not as cut and dry as, like, we get two panels, right?
I mean, the way I'm reading it, I don't even know if he's scared right now. Like, he might be
S-Hawk or Zoro?
like to me.
Zoro doesn't. He looks.
No, I know. To me, it reads more of surprise that someone blocked him.
True. He probably hasn't faced too much. Blackbeard blocked him. Remember? Blackbeard S-Hawk. Remember? he put up his arm, he hockeyed up, and he was like, "What the hell is this thing?" And S-Hawk was like,
But also, Blackbeard was his focus. His Zoro wasn't his focus. I don't think he was expecting someone with the power to come in and block him.
Block him from hitting Lilith and Edison.
Yeah.
Fair.
And completely stop his attack.
It is interesting. But I think Zoro's thing is...
But also called him human.
Yes.
Essentially.
Yes. Mihawk is not. I don't think S-Hawk is on the level of Mihawk. There's no way he just made the world's greatest, strongest.
Because we also got to take into account the fact that the way they talk, they will grow up into adults.
Absolutely. He could grow into the world's strongest swordsman. I have no doubt about that. Mm-hmm. But Zoro did learn from Mihawk, so he probably knows Mihawk probably the best. I mean, literally, Mihawk's first thing for him to fight on his island was a baboon with his sword style. Right?
I mean, I don't know. I mean...
He's literally using...
Mihawk and Shanks, you know each other pretty well.
No, true. I know. And maybe Shanks would be more surprising to Zoro, but I'm saying here, he actually is using like a replica of Yoru, which is literally Mihawk's fighting style. Yeah. So Zoro's actually somewhat familiar with it. Maybe that gives him an advantage here.
Absolutely.
And there's not really enough of a fight for us to really be like, okay, who, there's not enough here for me to power scale, other than they seem equal in their clash. Edison calls out. He almost gets shot by Jinbei.
I freaking love the panel where Sanji's just like holding Edison like this, and he's just like, "You looking for this?
You lost your outlet battery." Lilith showing tears of happiness. I'm surprised she has any kind of like niceness. That was cute. She cares about her fellow
punks.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know how like literally we can take the whole evil thing.
I don't know either.
I think it's more about impulses rather than being fully evil.
Maybe. It's just that that's her only representative thing, which makes me think that that is all she is. I mean, evil can be happy that, like, their allies are safe. They don't have to be like, oh, I want him to die. Because, like, I don't know. I just don't know. Right? Like, Shaka seems to be entirely logical. Like, everything he's doing is, like, very much in that right. I'm trying
Tell me, what of Padme? Is she safe?
Unfortunately.
Okay, no. The joke is dead. The joke is dead. All right. I'm sorry. Brock's look of disappointment killed it.
Yeah, that's usually what Brock does.
Just call me your father. Might as well.
I was uncalled for, Brock. I was uncalled for, Brock. Anyway.
This is why everybody wanted to bully you in school.
But couldn't because you were kind of scary.
And apparently a very humble, popular sex demon.
Like Stussy.
He said it.
Like Stussy.
He said it. That's why he voices her. And we'll cosplay.
OnlyFans.
The Seraphim finally listen. Can someone tell me what these things are? Zoro's confused. I think a lot of people are confused. And now Stussy's going to come be a Straw Hat too. Yeah. And Usopp's like, you can't just keep adding people. Come on.
So, the main Stella body has vanished.
That is what this says. Now, does that just mean they're down the hallway and no one's seen them in a bit? Or is he actually gone? Right? I don't know. I don't think he's actually... But why would you say that? We already know that we can't find him.
Because also it's the narrator text box that says it. Not like...
The narrator lies.
I mean, maybe he and Bonnie are stuck in Kuma's memories.
Stuck in
It's like a pensieve!
Memories.
She about to Harry Potter this shit.
Here's the other thing, though.
Gonna fall in. She's gonna sit next to Daddy Kuma.
It's just her drowning in a bowl.
No, she's drowning Vegapunk in the bowl.
Here's my thing. Luffy doesn't know how to navigate the Labo stratum, especially after it got cut up and destroyed, right? And that is something that happened. It got largely destroyed.
Yes.
So are Bonnie and Vegapunk affected by that?
Probably dead, both of them.
They're probably dead, both of them, just like, the two siblings.
I just noticed Chopper's like hovering back here behind Luffy.
Yeah, he's floating around.
I didn't even notice that.
That's funny. So I really, this could be really interesting because now we're going to be here longer because we're not leaving without the Stella body.
We can't.
Yeah. Unless we can.
Well, we got
Shocker's like, I'm the new
And
Shaka.
as far as you know, we got a whole bunch of even more people coming to this place.
I'm still very sus of Shaka. Take off your fucking mask and I'll think you're like a good, like, no problem character. But Shaka, I don't know.
Just because I voice him, isn't it?
Yes!
Yes.
You can't be trusted! But no, Shaka's just, I don't know. If you're entirely logical, the best thing might not always be like the thing that's good for everybody. You do the thing that's good for you. And I don't know where they all end up after the destruction. Some silly thing. He's also the one who is like, oh, someone turned off. That's the other thing. Someone still turned off the lavosphere. Remember?
Oh shit!
Wasn't Stussy?
Surely not, because they got up. Well,
Wasn't there
maybe
backup?
it was though.
It could have been.
But why did she seem as confused as the others?
Was she?
Maybe you have a point, but I'm not gonna.
Like, she might have been faking it, but I'm pretty sure she was like somebody.
She would want both Lucci and Kaku and the Seraphim up there. So if she turned it off, they all went up there. But then wouldn't... No. Actually, she couldn't have, because the generator room for it is up top in the lavosphere. Mm-hmm. The generator for that like defense system is up there, and Shaka, this is why I'm sus of you, Shaka, he literally said, it's not showing up anybody in there. I also think Pythagoras like doubled up on that and was like, yeah, you're right. Nothing. Wisdom and logic working together. I don't know. I just think Shaka's going to do things that make the most sense, even if to everyone else they don't make the most sense. So letting them up there, when he knew that she was the ally, letting her take them down and then bringing the Seraphim to the Vegapunks reinforces their defensive position at the top. So, but if everyone knew he did that, they'd be like, oh, you betrayed us!
I think also... in that regard, we gotta take into account the fact that
Does she say nothing?
She just says nothing.
See,
That's kind of sus.
the whole logic thing though that could change
Go up to where it
depending on the
turned down.
person as well.
Because what did Shaka say when it turned off? The dome is offline.
Yeah.
Why? Who would disable it and for what purpose? And then he's like, is someone in the control room? Says, oh, no, our detectors. See, he could have turned it off, not been in there. I don't know. I think that's still very interesting. Who turned off the lavostratum? And the fact that we haven't talked about that, maybe it's a 1074 thing, maybe we never talk about it, but like, I don't know. Until he takes off his fucking biker helmet, I want to know. I don't trust Shaka completely. Okay, anything else to talk about?
Well, I mean, there's the Elder Star.
No. There.
Before that.
Oh, I mean,
because
here?
honestly,
With Stella vanishing. That's interesting.
all of this early Egghead stuff is actually pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Answered a lot of our questions.
Love it when we get answers. Like in our next scene on Sphinx, Whitebeard's hometown. Did you notice who took Weevil? Did you catch that?
Yeah, it was Ryo Kyogu.
Yeah. Green Bull was on Sphinx, and he took down Weevil. Oh, post-Wano activities. If I can't bring him Straw Hat, I'll bring him a Warlord. Maybe. I don't know if he was sent there specifically.
Who knows?
But he didn't stay to like...
Clearly he didn't get demoted like you were hoping.
No, doesn't seem like... Well, did he say Admiral Ryukyogu or did he say Ryukyogu?
I'm pretty sure she said Admiral Ryo Kyogu. Hold on.
But most of... But
yeah, none other than Admiral Ryo Kyogu.
Fair. Well, okay. He's stronger than Weevil. But it is interesting that he didn't stay around to destroy Sphinx. He's still left with Weevil. Right?
Yeah, good point.
So maybe his goal was never Sphinx. He just needed Weevil to get to a place where he knew he would be and then take him down. I mean, shit. We don't know if Weevil is a clone. We don't know. Well, I mean, wait. What does Buckin say anyway? Buckin's like...
I love that he calls Whitebeard Pappy.
Yeah. They've taken my sweet Weevil. Get my beloved son back. While you're at it, give me his inheritance. Fuck you. Sent to prison for protecting his father's village. Isn't it tragic? Don't you think our boy has a noble soul? Marco, I can hear in your tone you still doubt he's Whitebeard's.
You know what's funny?
Someone who can prove it.
I'm starting to get the feeling that she's money grubbing, but she might actually care about Weevil.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, she wants Marco to get him back, and she fucking wanted him to kill Marco initially. So she's trying to do what's best for her and her son, which I think is noble.
Maybe not the best way to go about it.
She's a little Nami with her money grubbing.
She's very Nami.
She's very Nami. I mean, she literally says, they've taken my sweet Weevil, get him back, and give me all his money. She didn't start with money. She wanted her son first. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Self-proclaimed scientist. I wonder what that's about. So, like, she's not actually a scientist?
Well, she was. Yeah, I was gonna say she was.
Mads
She was the
freeloader.
one of the Mads people. So that was clearly her in that.
Like, she was uninvited, but she just forced herself into the circle.
So, timeline. She was on Rock's Pirates.
Mm-hmm.
Rock's failed. She decided to join up with Vegapunk.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least with Mads.
While with Vegapunk, she had Whitebeard, son, or she had him before. How old is Weevil? So somewhere in there, she had her son. We didn't see any pictures of Weevil while they were with me, so my assumption is that guy came after.
He's 35.
Okay.
Well,
and Mads was 38 years ago?
Hold on. So I'm looking up timelines here for us. Go ahead and ask your questions.
My thing is, when was she cloned? Before, during, or after? Because I still don't know if the girl with the scientists in the cover story is her clone or is her.
I'm willing to bet it's her.
You think it's her OG?
So they were a legendary and powerful pirate group, Rocks, specifically that sailed the seas, until their defeat 38 years before the current timeline. So technically 40 years ago.
Okay.
Because when you factor in the 2-year time skip.
Okay.
So
Weevil's
35. So this is 5 years after Rocks fails, basically, is when he's born, if she's to be believed to be the mother. And plus... Yeah.
Could also be a failed clone of Whitebeard, which would still make her kind of her son if she was the one who failed.
And I mean, if it was using Whitebeard's DNA, it would still technically make him his son, sort of, in a weird way.
Also, do you think that Weevil kind of looks like Queen?
I think he has a similar build and he wears a similar style, but I wouldn't say he's like...
I think she might have mixed up some shit.
I think she slutted herself out.
No, I think she mixed up.
Mads was an illegal scientific research institute led by Vegapunk that was active at least over 24 years ago.
Okay, see, that doesn't match up.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the clone then with Mads. This is so interesting. I never even gave a second thought to Bakken, and now I'm like, I need to know your story.
I need to understand, man.
She clearly has a relationship with Vegapunk. Clearly, Vegapunk knows if he's really Whitebeard's or not. Marco didn't know. Remember we had this conversation with Nekomamushi when they were all going to Wano. When he stopped, he's like, so, Weevil, is that actually, Whitebeard's kid? And Marco's like, fuck, I don't know about it. I mean, maybe. I'm not going to say no, but, I don't know. Which is interesting.
Original Stussy, she kind of reminds me of who's that really aged reporter, Joan Rivers? Is that her name?
Joan Rivers?
Yeah,
she reminds me a lot of her with all the tightening and the Botox.
Oh.
Yeah.
She reminds me a lot of Joan Rivers.
I can see it.
And old people are supposed to be really powerful, so I don't know where to power scale Bakken. I mean, you look at Garp,
I think
probably around the same age.
I think it's Buckin.
Bucking? Well, Buckingham, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, Bakken is just the bad translation, but yeah, Miss Buckin.
So here's my thing. So Marco and Buckin are now coming to Egghead, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Kizaru and Marines are coming. Smoker and G14 are coming. No. They're going to Blackbeard.
Yeah.
They're going to Blackbeard. Or Hemlepo and...
It's Helmepo.
Yeah. He's going to Blackbeard with Garp. So they're not coming. CP0's there. Man, Egghead's like a fucking cluster, is it not?
I mean, and that's not even counting the fact
that
the mysterious force that might not be anybody we know that messed with the power.
Turned off the power, and now an Elder is showing up.
Yeah.
Are the Seraphim that important, or is he coming?
Listen, here's how I see it. If there is an option there for them to take direct control of the Seraphim, that they need to bother to take your direct control of them, then yes, I guess they are that important.
I mean, they are the replacement for the Warlords.
I mean,
without them, they don't have...
How often do the Elder Stars directly dip their hands into it?
Never. They weren't even on Ohara. They ordered that through fucking microphones. Microphones. Den Mushis. Jeez Louise. But
Wacky tackies.
Man, Saint J. Garcia. You know the Saturn bit, though?
Mm-hmm.
Pluto.
Yep.
Poseidon.
Mm-hmm.
Sun God Nika. The sun. I think they might all just be planets. What planets are left?
That
Jupiter.
Makes sense.
We don't have a Jupiter.
Saturn, Jupiter, Mars.
Mercury.
Venus.
Venus.
Mm-hmm.
Is one of them Earth? No.
I doubt it.
Terra.
If Luffy
Gaia.
is the sun, Blackbeard is the moon? If we're saying this shit's all connected? It is. Look, there's a solar system shit that he is doing right now. Neptune is...
Neptune's the king of fish.
Yeah, he's not
This might be more of a if I were to place the name at all, it might be since the
Oh shit, Elder Stars. Come on, the 5 Elder Stars, of course, it's fucking shit, space shit.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay. Big question for you guys.
Fun fact about Miss Buckin. Erica Schroeder, the English voice actor of Miss Buckin, was originally the voice of Monkey D. Luffy in the 4 Kids adaptation.
I'm glad she found work after the 4 Kids
I'm
flopped.
so happy. Anyway, go ahead.
So here is a big question for you guys, and I'm very curious to see how you'll answer it. Can Jay fight?
Yeah.
I've always been of the impression that the elders could fight.
Stronger than admirals?
I don't know.
I mean, man's got an admiral serving him tea.
They may,
if not stronger, approximate level as an admiral.
Jeez.
I mean, that guy got a scar from something.
Sure.
And he looks good on him.
There is the monk that has this, what we're all assuming is one of the best swords out there. I always assume the sword guy might fight, but the other ones...
I mean, to me, man, they all look like they could be warriors.
The one dude has gone fall energy. Just give him some, fucking armor and he'll be gone fall energy.
So you're both saying they can fight.
I absolutely believe that.
I'm going to go ahead. I disagree, actually, but I'm going to go ahead and play devil's advocate for the arc and say they can't until they do some shit. Because I want to have both opinions. And
also, I'm just a huge fan of this guy now just because of his name. Because like I said,
what a great
Jay Garcia
name.
Saturn. That is a cool fucking name. That is probably one of the coolest names in this whole series.
We 1074 is weeks away. Do you guys think he's the only one on this boat?
Oh god, it's 2 weeks away. That's right, there's a break. Fuck!
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be seeing more than one Elder Star this time. I think one for the first time is fine.
Why would they split, though?
Well, maybe that could be attributed to their strength, could be attributed to their authority.
Or will he be the only surviving one if my whole thing with Kuma pans out where he goes there and murders the rest? Though, if they're actually strong, then Kuma should get totally destroyed. No, he has one of the best abilities for deflecting shit.
Here's the thing, like, I still have a lot of reservations about that being the case.
Yeah. No, I mean, he could just be trying to get to the top so that he can go to...
And I don't even know if it's that. It's just, I don't feel like that's a reasonable, like, plan on Kuma's part.
Here's my thing. I don't know if Kuma's body matters anymore. Because if he pushed everything that he is into that memory bubble, and Vegapunk last chapter said that he can put that into other people, he just needs to make him a Seraphim body, like any of the fucking Kumas he's made, and boom, there's Kuma. That's everything Kuma was. So if this body is literally on a suicide mission to just take out as many fucking elders as it can when it gets there, it don't matter. Like, it's sad because it's Kuma's body, and maybe you do lose the fruit. But if that's everything that Kuma is in that bubble, just put it into another Kuma. This is immortality, in a sense.
It just depends on how his...
If that's his soul, right?
Yeah.
Because that was his whole thing, right? Devil fruits envelop someone's soul. If Kuma can push someone's soul out, which Big Mom does, right? With her ability, the soul fruit, you could pop it out, put it in a new body.
To a lesser extent, that's what Gecko Moria does.
True. I mean, it all connects. Do they have devil fruits?
These guys?
Yeah. They'd have to be the most OP fruits, right? The highest authority in the world with...
I mean...
do you assume they're immortal from the Void Century? Because that's one of my assumptions. I know! And Oda's bringing them front and center and giving them a name!
Giving one a name for now.
We're going to know all their names. Come on.
Oh, yeah, we will. I'm saying for now. Yeah. Bro,
the next panel, they just pan out and it's all 5 of them and we get all their names. Ooh. No, that'd be too much.
I think that'd be too much for now.
Yeah. What? That'd be crazy. That'd be just crazy. Like you in high school. Anyway. The devil fruit or no devil fruit? You think these are just hockey fucking
For now,
monsters?
I'm just gonna say some do, some don't.
Gotta be conquerors, right? All of them?
Right? I don't know. Like, because you don't, I mean, like...
This dude.
Yeah.
That dude.
I mean, and by all accounts, it could be a matter of they're extremely powerful, but they're not as powerful as admirals either. They just have the authority.
Like I said, gunfall energy right there.
Dude, totally true.
Probably his brother.
Totally. Anaru and that one guy in Wano.
No, man. Right now, I'm going to assume they can fight. Where they stand, I don't know.
Does Luffy fight an Elder Star in this arc? That would make Egghead so fucking memorable.
Then where would Kizaru stand?
I don't know. That he fights Zoro. We talked about that, right?
Yeah, I don't...
And Zoro finally gets his revenge against an admiral.
I don't know.
I don't know if we beat an Elder... Do we beat an Elder Star in Egghead?
Honestly, I don't necessarily see... I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know his intention here. Like, for some reason, he needs to come along. Whether he needs to step on the island, I don't know.
Burke's 100% right.
About what?
Them being there for the authority. Absolutely.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely. They're there to get the Seraphim back. And if they need to use the Seraphim...
They gotta get their precious Seraphim.
To fucking finish it. But here's my thing. Why can't Vegapunk just be like, oh, no, you don't have authority? They made the authority. Unless they made the authority? I don't know. I don't know why you would... If you're Vegapunk and you don't fully trust the world government, and clearly you shouldn't, like, why would you ever do that? You can say that you have the highest authority. Like, that would just, to me, seems like a very small brain move.
Well...
And he doesn't have a small brain.
It might not so much be, like, lack of foresight on his part, as opposed to even he can't necessarily go against the Elder Stars.
To that level.
Mm.
I mean, this guy does say that, once long ago, I would think that what's happening now is truly such a shame. So maybe he has some love for Vegapunk in this, and he's...
So here's the thing. So when that guy was talking to Clover at the destruction of O'Hara, he had regret in his voice.
He did?
It wasn't like he wanted to do it, but he was like, I wish you hadn't pursued this.
I mean, really, the voice industry is kind of like the one law you don't break.
Yeah, so it's not like these guys lack relationships. It's not like they lack empathy and like caring for people, but they're so old and jaded, and they have these rules that we don't know about. That's like, if you break these, we gotta get rid of it.
And that
voice industry is a big one, the biggest one, really.
That kind of, I feel, lends itself to maybe these guys are immortal because of Law's fruit or something in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, they just like abused the shit out of a bunch of users, and somehow it got out of their hands.
Yeah.
I mean, they literally said we've been chasing the Nika fruit.
That doesn't exist, Alex.
I was gonna say there's no such thing as a gum fruit, guys.
There's some poor guy that's in the exact situation that Sanji looked like.
The One Piece rap is a lie.
Took a bite of gum. Took a bite of Nika.
Hito, actually,
idiot. I have seen that meme popping up everywhere where, like, Momonosuke was talking about, where he's like,
we'll go back for a bit?
No. Where Momonosuke is like, well, how do I transform back? And Luffy's like, I don't know, I'm not a Zoan type. Yeah. And it's just the guy that's like, that was a fucking lie. Fun fact, I don't know how to download videos very well, so I actually need that, because I can't put that in. The actual music there. Like you doing it for me. That helped me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thanks. I don't know. If he can fight, I don't know what Kizaru's doing. Like, Kizaru starts to fight, and then it's like, no, I'll handle this. And Kizaru's like, oh, well, you got
this. Guess I'll go fuck myself.
I'll go fuck myself.
Oh, gosh.
I'll let you handle it, Saint Saturn. But, though, dude, like, if you're going to name characters similar to ancient weapons... Like, my assumption... Again, I'm going to go the other way for conversations, but my assumption is you are basically an ancient weapon.
I mean, here's the thing.
Him did some shit from a castle.
I mean, since they're saints, it might be more that they're named after gods.
So, I just happened to stumble upon this theory.
Yeah, you and Reddit. I know.
On Reddit just
Okay.
a little bit ago.
Want me to read it?
So
or-
no.
you're just
I'm just gonna tell you the gist of it.
All right.
So since since like all the other saints are Saint blah 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 Saturn, most likely the other's gonna be like Jupiter, Mars, Mercury, and Venus. What if Im's full name is Im Uranus?
Oda, you're a madman if you do that. You're a madman if you do that. Brock doesn't like
He
that.
wants to kill me.
Brock,
Well, no, I actually I eyed it before you told it,
Okay.
and so I ruined it for myself.
Yeah.
Oh, you like to do that, don't you, Brock?
You like to read spoilers,
Yeah,
don't you?
I don't do it on purpose.
You have become Burke,
You know-
the destroyer of this podcast.
I don't-
No Wi-Fi for you.
You know what? I don't read whole chapters like you assholes did in the past. Okay.
Yeah, I've changed. I don't do that anymore. I waited 2 weeks to read 2 chapters.
I'm glad you got bullied in high school.
You know how hard that was for me? I finished the whole Game of Thrones book
I didn't have any
just to
sex
not
either.
read chapters.
He wasn't even humble about it either. He was like, I'm a virgin.
I was so...
We are so derailed.
I mean, there's not
Okay.
really that much left to talk about.
To be honest, I think we've covered most of everything.
No, absolutely.
Do you think the ships are close or no? There's so many ships.
There's so many
At this point, they
ships.
gotta be somewhere close.
But to be fair, this is a Marine ship, this is a Marine ship, and then there's the Saints ship.
like, here's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
I think that now that we've seen that,
See, Marine, world government.
now I'm gonna just say his full name every time. Now that J. Garcia Saturn is been revealed, has been revealed, they've got to be getting close. The build up is
To what?
to Egghead. Oh, I mean,
Oh,
to get in
end
there.
of Egghead? Oh,
To get in there.
Yes. I thought you were like the series.
The orgy on Egghead, don't you know?
with the 5 elders
There's,
and
su-
Nika.
there's
Yes.
such an orgy going on right now.
Dude, it really is. And then Smoker might show up.
He brings the good stuff.
Do you want Smoker to show up now, or do you not care anymore?
I don't care.
Yeah, fair. I care about this. I care about Kizaru.
Yeah,
showing up.
I'm over here like, what the fuck is gonna happen when Saint J. Garcia Saturn shows up? Because yes, his name does deserve that kind of respect.
Saint J. Garcia
It'd
Saturn.
be pretty insane if he just like one-shotted Lucci for failing.
Lucci's already down.
No, but he's just like sees him. He's like, such potential. Just to start shit off.
Just like curb stomps.
Absolutely. Or it's like, I don't like killing characters, but Saturn does.
He's like, who do you think taught Garp?
Oh man! And Marco's coming. I really hope Marco's in another arc. Though I think Saturn might fuck him up. I don't know. Though if we can get another Kizaru and Marco clash before the end of this arc, I'll be on cloud nine. Shadow Fear. Anything else, boys, before we move into predictions for 1074 very soon after this video?
I got nothing.
Brock?
No.
You big kitty dip.
So
Man.
dumb. Shut the fuck up, Sanguinette.
If you got that reference, please subscribe. Great. We'll see you guys in
We're
predictions
not sponsored by Letterkenny,
for
but we love the show.
1074.
You're recording.
Hello, everyone. Oh shit, my hands. Rule breaker.